Third period, puck drop here, and the Devils will win it back. They'll try to find a little bit of momentum, as Mahir and I talked about in the intermission report. Trying to do anything they can here. Fast break into the offensive zone for the Devils. That puck trickles up and out of play, Mahir. It's
Yeah,
been 11 seconds. Stoppage of play.
yeah, it's been that kind of day, and a lot of stoppages, like you mentioned, James. But at the same time, just an interesting momentum changer here, with especially the power plays overall.
Paige Ring will win the draw back to the blue line where Hannah Coons will try to find something to do with it. She'll play it up the ring, will send it in behind the net. It's poked in on DeJean there. Ultimately, Paris Appel comes back the other way. Stick chopped out of the hand by Paige Ring, and she'll sit 2 for slashing.
And that's been the case, just a little bit here and there. Kind of sloppy play overall. You can tell that both of these two teams have had a few weeks off and are now getting back on the ice. And to add on to that too, that's kind of the reason why you want these exhibitions, especially for an ASU team that has a really big month of January coming up.
Yeah, ranked 7th in the nation as they trickle down towards nationals here in the middle of the year. And this is one of those games where you want to win it, even if it doesn't count towards the record. It's a great morale boost as the Devils will clear that puck out, kill time off the penalty clock. It's going to be played by DeJean. She'll leave it for one of her attackers. Over to Barry up the right side. Poked off her stick. Lost in the defensive zone for the Rustlers. Shot in weak off the stick of Paulson into the corner. Craig, pass across to Paulson, who's wide open. She'll fire a shot in. Not enough to get through the legs. And the puck kicked out to the boards. Odd man rush. Squandered his man. Will chase the puck back into her own defensive zone. Played up the right side. It's chipped away there where Anita Fleming will kick it back in deeper into her own offensive zone. She'll try to keep, won't be able to. Walks in over the blue line. Tries to pass across to Murphy. It's going back the other way now. Man, picked forward. Offsides the call.
That was a good retreat by ASU. They had 4 players back. They were just in a good spot overall, and that's what you want to be if you're Lindsay Ellis. I said this during intermission there, where you just need some sort of just good points, good takeaways from this game, because again, this is a 3-game exhibition series, James. There's a lot that can happen over the coming days.
DeJean will stop the puck and leave it for Saluski in behind her own net. Saluski pass up to Shaw as Mesenbrink is in tail. Mesenbrink and Shaw battle at the blue line. Puck knocked out by Ketchum. Turned over as Lammers now with Ketchum draped all over her. She'll carry up through the neutral zone up the right side. Falls on a shot attempt. Shaw tries to put it back in. It doesn't go. Ketchum and Smith battle now. Smith knocks the puck out to Lammers. Lammers will hold. Shot on. Knocked away. Sorry, that was Cole. Knocked down by Lammers in front of the net and in behind now. Shaw puts on the brakes with Ketchum still right all over her. Ketchum kicks the puck out. Saluski, blue line, trails in just a little bit. Shot on Lammers, lifts up the leg. It goes in. Carson Hellman gets beat on a weak shot off the stick of Saluski. It's now 4-1 Rustlers as they get a power play goal. Their second of the game.
Yeah, and again, that's not something you hear a lot. This is the first time the Rustlers have gotten 2 power play goals, and that's just good tracking by Lamers in towards the right position, and Hellman was just lost in space.
Murphy and Shaw on the draw. Murphy wins it over. Puck played back into the defensive zone for the Devils who try to break out. They can't. Here's Smith now up the right side. 3-on-1 chance. Sorry, 1-on-3 chance as she tries a shot in. She's just pushed deep into the zone. Handled there. Corralled by Brudell, who will send it over. Picked up the boards to Murphy. Cole gets a loose puck off the stick of Murphy. Tristan Craig now over the center ice circle with Shaw all over her. Puck pushed in deep by Fossil. Shaw over to Cole. Up to Pilpo. She's got a 2-on-1 chance. After the trailing Sun Devil, that was Platson, fell down. Can't do anything with it. Rustlers in the corner now. Pilpo battles for it there. That puck will come trickling out. It's chased down and played over. This is Burdell. She'll pass up through the neutral zone circle over the blue line, held there by DeJean. 16:51 now to play. Another shot on goal for the Devils, but unfortunately not a good quality chance for the Devs.
Yeah, again, it was from the blue line. It didn't look like it had a lot of pace and power, and now it just feels like ASU just needs something back in their favor because it's not a way to start off a happy new year.
Williams and Craig in on the draw. That puck trickles all the way deep around to the opposite blue line. It'll be handled into the defensive zone by Platson, who tries to play it up. It goes off Williams. Pilpo now, the victor of that puck. She'll trail in. Platson knocks her off it. Robertson on the far side. She'll hold for a second. Fall backwards as Craig comes into her. She'll kick it forward now, deeper into the zone. Pass across, knocked away, and Barry will push it back in. Pass across to wide open Robertson. She'll hold it for a second. Drop pass to Winger, who's circling back around. Greg knocks the puck away from her. Winger gets it back, though, off the boards. Pass over through the slot. Wide open chance. Carruthers didn't get a quality shot off. Carruthers turns the puck over as two Devils are all over her, and back out the other way come the Devils. Paulson kicks the puck up off the boards while Petrie will circle back with it. Over the blue line, around Jill Ketchum. Knocked off the puck momentarily as the puck gets back into the Devils' defensive zone and out through center ice after a clear. Ketchum with a head of steam up the right side. She's got Maddie Mesbrink across the middle. Shot on, saved by DeJean. A chance by Ketchum, squandered by DeJean. A 2-on-1 chance, and unfortunately, Ketchum doesn't pass the puck, and DeJean gets the better of it.
Yeah, and there could have just been some movement there with the pass, but again, that's just good work there by DeJean.
Mesbrink and Carruthers on the draw. Carruthers, she'll win that puck back. Mesbrink in tail. Draped all over her. Ketchum with the puck now off the turnover. Turns it over, and that's Perry. Attempted pass into the offensive zone for the Devils. Gets out weakly. Carruthers plays it across center ice to Petrie, who circles. She'll miss an opportunity as Ring will send it back in. DeJean holds there, leaves it for Barry, who's coming. Pass up the right sides and a breakout now for the Rustlers. A 2-on-1 opportunity briefly as Carruthers gets knocked off the puck and it's loose. Page Ring now. Saluski and Cole in a back skate for the Rustlers. Ring attempts to stick handle around one. She can't. Gets pushed out to the outside boards. Pass it in the center ice circle. Shot, save, rebound by Nita Fleming. Another shot on save. Jostled for there. Shot back out to the blue line. Is handled by Benson, who sends a puck in. Score! Amanda Benson gets the Devils within 2 for the first time since the first period. 4-2, 14:41 to play in the final frame of this first of 3 exhibition matchup.
That puck had an interesting trajectory, James. It didn't look like it was a straight shot. It looked like it carved a little bit in towards net, and that's what the confusion was, and that's what DeJean got caught up, and that's maybe a momentum booster that you need. I've been saying it like a broken record throughout the second and third period, and that's exactly what ASU needed.
Hill and Craig now on the draw after the Devils got back within 2. Hill forced away for a second. Show in the draw over. Ultimately, it's Burdell. Passes back into the defensive zone. Back with the puck on her stick up the right side. Around Saluski. She goes. Tries to get it. Played back off the boards. Craig tailed by Buziak. She'll corral the puck after Craig let it go. Buziak up through center ice. Camping now with the puck deep in the offensive zone. Saluski gets it between the circles. Shot on goes wide. Hit on Cole along the boards. Knocks the puck loose. It's battled for there. Still no one with corralled. Now back in their offensive zone. Hill turns the puck over to Craig. She'll pass that puck forward. Stick handling around Buziak is Olsen. She'll push the puck up the boards. Past Hill, deep in. Cole. Devils will grab a change as Cole send the puck out to. She'll try to get it to Campen. It won't go. Instead, Mesmerink behind the net. Pass through into the middle of the ice. Deep pass. Shot trickles over the net. Campen chases that puck. Gets a stick on it for momentarily until it's knocked away from her at the blue line now. The Devils control. Pass out. And the Devils will be forced to regroup one more time as Maddie Platson circle back, grab the puck, play it forward. It's pushed deeper into the zone there by Sydney Paulson, who sends it around. Winger gets the loose puck and sends it out. Over the blue line, turned over there by Murphy. Deep in. Lammers stick handles around one defender. She can't get it on her backhand. Smith turns over, and Murphy now on the fast breakout. Blue line, red line, blue line. Puck deep into the zone. She gets hauled down. Eaton will circle behind the Rustler's net over to Lammers. Lammers tries to kick it out, but she can't. It's sent in by Platson. Deep in the zone now. Olsen with the puck. She'll attempt to pass in front of the net. It doesn't go. Ketchum didn't know where the puck was. Shot on, trickles high over the net off the glove. Out of position is Dijon, but the Rustlers have control of the puck as Winger battling off two Sun Devils. Shaw at the back of the pile trying to get the puck out if they can. Lammers waiting in tow. Dijon doesn't have a stick. Lammers. Puck played out into the center ice. Push back in, blue line, Ketchum. Again, still without a stick is Dijon as the Rustlers will trail with the puck. Grab it, Eaton. Holds into the zone, pass up to Lammers at the blue line. They'll turn it around, start into their offensive zone. With her stick now, Dijon at the other end as the Devils are corral. That's Gervais. Behind the net, she'll pass it over. Forward pass to Anita Fleming. No one's home. Pilpo sends it right back in, forcing the Devils to regroup one more time. Semulets with the puck at the circle. Pass out. Marie misses it in the center ice neutral zone. It'll send all the way back down to the Rustler zone. Icing waved off there. Around far side boards for the Devils. A shot on, knocked away by Dijon. Nothing doing there. Pilpo sends a pass up the middle. Robertson over to Williams. Pass on. Robertson gets the puck from the net on a loose jump. Covered there by Hellman, keeping her team in the game. 11:32 to play. Still 4-2 Rustlers at this point.
Yeah, and Hellman has been a little bit off the clock for the past few minutes, but she was caught in action there, and she did a great job doing it. Just a simple track down, and that's just good to be able to read the puck when it's in the air like that.
Brothers and Murphy on the draw. The Devils will win it in behind their own net. Held out for Burdell, who sends it forward. Turnover in the neutral zone, though. Man passes it over. Petrie pulls up, stops, spins around. That's a loose puck trickling into the offensive zone for the Devils. Murphy, Carruthers gets a hand on her back. She can't do anything with it. Turned over now. Loose puck, center zone. Missed shot opportunity. Goes wide. Carruthers clears the puck around. The ref has to jump out of the way as Petrie gets it. She'll start the breakout for the Rustlers. Pass forward, attempted. Trickles all the way deep into the Sun Devil zone and covered there by Hellman. A pass for Kylie Perry that did not find her stick. 10:55 now to play in the front.
Yeah, and Lakeland's been playing a lot of longer passes, trying to get into that crease area, just getting towards that attacking third and knock on the door. And ASU's done well to really just make those short passes longer.
Carruthers and Craig on the draw. Craig wins it back. However, Carruthers or Corral there. Loose shot on. Doesn't get home. Kicked off the skate of Paulson. She'll be draped all over by a Rustler. Deep in. Saluski and Craig battle for it behind the Rustler net. Kicked out, stick handled. Carried there for a moment by Coons. And that puck sent all the way back to the red stripe where Platson will get it. Pass to Craig. She'll carry in. She'll stop, spin around, back to Platson. Platson shot on high, wide over the net. Kicks to the far side. Will be picked up there by Coons, who will try a pass in deep. Unfortunately, it's a turnover. Craig will try to get off the ice. Nobody touches it as Mesenbrink comes on. Hill, Mesenbrink battling for the puck now. Hill to Victor. She'll come out the other way. Skating, head of steam, drop pass. Knocked away from her to Platson. Winger with the puck now in behind her on offensive zone net. That pass doesn't go anywhere. Kicked out by Coons. Attempt to be held at the blue line there by Olsen. It doesn't go, and the Devils will miss another opportunity. As the Rustlers control deep in. Shot. That rang off the top of the post. Wingert sends it back in deep after Appel had a quality chance. Smith giving chase to the puck. She won't get there. Pass out in time as Wingert gets it. Circles back through the neutral zone now. Pass off the stick and Ketchum. Trickled around for a little bit off Murphy to Smith. Pass up forward. Up the right side. The puck gets sent in by Gervais. Chased in by Barry. Ultimately taken by a man. Battle forward in the corner there. Devils get the puck, sent out to the blue line. Shot on. Goes off one, goes off two. Ketchum tried to put it home. She couldn't. Smith will get the puck and try to start a breakout for the Rustlers. She won't be able to. Shot on high and out of play. Meir 8:51 to go, and the Devils are trying to get it back if they can. They're struggling so far to get more than one back, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they're starting to get those long distance shots, and they're starting to get the ricochets where it matters. So at the same time, they're knocking on the door, and Lakeland at the same time is just hoping that they can keep it a 2-goal lead.
Craig and Shaw on the draw. Defensive zone draw for the Rustlers. They're waiting for a puck. As that one got out of play between the net and the glass, they'll finally get one as both Craig and Shaw wait for the puck to be dropped. Puck is dropped. Shaw wins it back. The Rustlers try to start a breakout. It's jostled for there for just a moment. Bree, the Devil draped all over her. She'll attempt to pass it back in behind her own net. Handled by Lammers, who will send it out. Shaw with the puck now. Craig lifts her stick. Smith gets it, though. Loose puck. Lammers deep in their own offensive zone for the Rustlers. Scooped up by Carson Hellman on a puck that was going wide of the net, but still grabbed nonetheless. 8:29 to go now in the defensive zone draw for the Devils.
Yeah, and Helma's had 38 saves today. She's been able to just track down, and although at times it's been a little rough, and again, especially when it comes to being in certain situations, she's done a good job between the pipes.
Craig and Williams on the draw. Man sends that puck in deep where Robertson will stop it for just a moment. Around now, held there, sent back in deep by Compton. From out behind the net, a break comes. Compton up the right side. She'll kick it out further just so the Devils can grab a change. Man, head of steam in behind. Pilpo and Williams with her. Man plays it up to the blue line. Robertson stick handles around the defender. Williams back the other way now. Pilpo up the left. She'll get the puck. Carrying Mesenbrink on the back check. Off the skate of Williams, tied up in between her skates. Puck goes wide of the net. Mesenbrink falls down behind the net. That'll be a penalty. Hooking the call, and it looks like the Devils are going to get another power play. No, I apologize. The Devils are going to have another penalty kill. Maddie Platson will sit 2 for hooking with 7:50 to play. And if you're the Rustlers, you got to win this draw and get something on net.
Yeah, and this is your chance to get back. You have 7:50 left, and if you can get a PK here, it really puts momentum in your favor.
Loose puck kicked all the way out. That'll kill some time off the clock. Held there by Dijon. She'll opt to pass to Williams instead of Saluski, who is right in front of her. Williams stops up, pulls, the puck goes loose. Murphy falls down as she gets tripped around. Pilpo now gives chase to the puck behind the net. She can't get it. Platson tries to play it out. She's trapped there with Pilpo and Robertson. Chipped up at with the stick by Gervais. Pass across. Fiery shot on by Cole off the pad of Hellman, and she didn't know where it was for a second. As Carruthers gets tied up in the middle of the zone with Lutchen back out through center ice is Saluski. She'll carry over the blue line. Her Carruthers 2-on-2 opportunity. Pass on. Knocked off the stick and ultimately kicked out almost to the blue line by a falling Devil. Not sure who it was, but great play nonetheless. Petrie can't corral the puck for the Rustlers. They'll have to regroup. Perry and Cole through the neutral zone. Perry turns the puck over. She'll get it back, though. Draped all over there by Powell. Powell keeping up with her pretty well, actually. Perry stick handles around. It's 3-on-4 opportunity for the Rustlers. She'll go down as the puck gets deeper into the zone. Sent out by Radcliffe. Turnover. Perry. Back to Eaton near the blue line. Eaton. Shot on. Off the stick of Fleming. Into the opposite corner where Carruthers will go down as she tries to play it to Petrie. On the puck now is Carruthers. Jarred at by Coons. Petrie. Backhand pulls up. Stick handles. Coons sends the puck out to center ice where Eaton is, but she can't get a hand on it. 17 seconds to go on the power play. 6:05 to go in the final frame. Back the other way come the Rustlers. Turnover. Eaton. Neutral zone puck. Over to Winger. Heavy push in by the Devils, doing everything they can to try and get another opportunity here before time ticks away, but they're running out of time here. Winger shot in weak outside of the net. Hellman still VH on the post, ready for it if she needs to. Kicked up, chased out. Appel over to Barrie up the left side boards as she starts to break. Pass attempt out. Ring pushes it back in for the Devils into their offensive zone. Hamming gets the puck, jostled for there for just a moment. She'll get knocked off the puck, stick not out of her hand. 2-on-2 opportunity now the other way. Pulls up, stops, looking for someone to pass the puck to. Gets it to Bree at the blue line. It's kept in. Campion will chase in behind the zone after Bree sent it in. Stick goes flying. Not sure whose it was. It looks like battle there. Campion passes it back to Bree, who falls down under her own volition. And it'll be sent out to Ring by Lutch. Deep back into the zone now. Hellman will leave it. Drop pass for Devils to start a breakout. Messenbrink turnover on the Buziak. Shaw back the other way. Devils caught in the chain. Shaw shot on, saved by Hellman. A diving attempt on a stop by Falzo. Might have knocked up an opportunity. Might have knocked away an opportunity there for the Rustlers to add another one to their total, and it's still 4-2. Saluski tries to chip the puck in deep. She knocks it off Polshin, who falls over Saluski. It goes back the other way now. Refs arm up. Cole gives chase to the puck for the Rustlers. 4:21. That's an icing call. Mahir. A lot of fast-paced hockey. Still offensive zone time, though, for these Rustlers.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing. And they had a true chance on goal, especially with Shaw with ASU in the midst of a line change. At the same time, they want to keep it in that zone. They want to put this one away. And 4:21 left. They want to put this one on ice.
Mesenbrink and the Devils in one circle, Shaw and the Rustlers on the other. The refs finally decide it's on the Shaw side. Shaw and Mesenbrink will line up nose to nose once again today. Shaw wins the pass back to Buziak. Buziak stick handles attempted around two defenders. It's turned over, poked away by Radcliffe. Radcliffe pulls up, circles away. Shaw's now draped all over her. She'll turn that puck over. Deep into the zone, pass across in front. Hellman knocks it away from that corner. Radcliffe tries to play it up. Not able to get there. Cetera. It'll be sent back in deep behind the zone. Buziak lays off the play as they'll allow the Devils to start a break to the blue line. Pass out over the blue line from Falzo is turned over to Lammers, who drops it back to Saluski. Ultimately, it's pushed back into the offensive zone by Paulson and chased in by Cole. The Devils grab a change, and so do the Rustlers. 3:41 to play still in the frame. Offensive zone time now for the Devils. Shot on weak. Off the stick at Ketchum. Circling around now in their zone. They'll try to find something to do with the puck. Can't find anybody. Drops it back in deep. Ketchum. Back behind the net. Pass over. Ketchum now with the puck again after it was turned over by Evelyn Olsen. Pass out. Blue line off the skate of Robertson. Picked up at the blue line by Kuhn. She'll start a break in. Ketchum chasing after Saluski, who will circle in front of Dijon. Off the boards to Pilpo. She doesn't know where the puck is. Devils capitalize on it. Take the puck deep into the zone. Evelyn Olsen sends it back in behind the net. Falls to her knees as Cole grab it on the opposite side. Sent out off the stick of Robertson. Turnover deep into the zone. Fast break for the Devils. Unable to do anything as the puck can't be corralled. The shot on save. I believe it went off the glove of Dijon. 2:47 to play. The Devils robbed of another opportunity as Pilpo in a one-on-one with a fast back-checking Devil. Pass over to Robertson. Nothing there. Carruthers gets the rebound. Sends it back in deep. Doesn't go over the net. Winger grabs that puck up the right side board. Send it in behind the net where Carruthers will try to grab it. She can't. Fleming holds the puck. Drop back. Craig almost knocked away from the puck by Eaton. Winger grabs a loose puck after it was jostled forward. Plays it up off the boards. Perry grabs it there. Perry will circle. Anita Fleming takes that puck away as Craig goes down. Perry now with the puck again. Starting a break for the Rustlers. Brothers waits at the blue line. Perry carries in deep. Pass in front of the net. Knocked away by Coons. And Maddie Flatson will start a break for the Devils as over through center ice comes Powell. She'll lose the puck. Unfortunately, can't hold on to it as Bree was all over her. A one-on-one opportunity. Not able to be capitalized on. Stoppage of play. 1:55 to go in the final frame.
And Powell had a good chance there. Just lost control of the puck when it really mattered most. And we've seen her get into those one-on-one situations. That was the case in the second period, and has just been unable to really capitalize on it. Just unable to really turn a shot on goal either way.
Draw. Won by the Rustlers. Circled around. Pass up off the boards. To Appel. Dropped back now for a rush up the left side by Hill. She'll carry around. Try to get it through the middle of the ice. She can. It's turned over there as Murphy starts the break, but Barrie gets the loose puck and sends it back out to the opposite blue line. The Devils will have to regroup once more. It's been the story of the game so far today, a regroup. Olsen, shot on, save, glove by Dijon. Powell, my apologies, glove by Dijon with a little bit of je ne sais quoi. 125 now to go in the final frame.
Yeah, and if you're Lakeland, you're starting to see the door to victory, and it really starts from the back of what we've seen from DeJohn, because there were some times where she and Hellman were going back and forth, and then she was able to turn that defense into offense, as was the case with her entire team.
Hellman and DeJohn have gone save for save in this game up to this point. Unfortunately, DeJohn so far the victor, making more stops. Buziak gets that puck in the zone. Shot on a stop there by Hellman, gloved by Buziak with the puck jumping up. Saluski pass across the offensive zone. Back to Saluski in the center. She can't get it. Chipped out by Craig off Saluski. Back to Craig. Buziak down the zone. Pass across to Smith. Smith shot, glove, save, knocked down, rebound, kicked into the corner. Buziak, final minute of play in the frame. Saluski. Shaw and Smith will jostle forward in front of the net. Ultimately, it's Satera. Played back out chip forward from Willett to Paulson. Deep into the defensive zone now as the Devils will grab a change one last time. Buziak to Shaw. Shaw tries to play it up. She can't. Turned over instead. Back the other way comes Mesbring. 33 seconds on the clock. One maybe final rush here for the Devils if they can control the offensive zone. Mesbring deep in behind the net. Stick handles. Tries a backhanded shot on. Glove by DeJohn. 24.8 to play. DeJohn making her 32nd save of the night on the 34th shot.
Yeah, and that's just a good chance there by Messenbring, just trying to go with a wraparound and get something. But at the same time, you have to credit Lakeland's defense, because as much as the offense is going to get credit in this one, the defense was the one that just got things going.
The Sun Devils have had a good head of steam all the way up the ice, but DeJohn has been the victor as this puck will be cleared out at the empty net. It doesn't go. It'll be an icing call. 15.1 to play now. 4-2 still to score. The Devils will try to get something going here with a 6-on-5 advantage. Cage yawning 6x4 wide open to our left. Murphy steps into the draw